Hello! Are you getting audio?
Yes, I am.
You are getting audio. I'm not getting audio. Oh. Come on. Come on. Wow, I'm not getting audio from my device.
Oh no. That's kind of important.
Yeah, it's a rhythm game. Are you able to, like, mess around with controls and stuff? Okay.
Yeah, reaching out to just the funky people out there.
Then we got that. We got that.
Yes.
We're doing it. It's happening. We are making it happen.
It's the battle of the century.
I'm going to go to practice mode for a bit.
Yeah, have fun.
Okay.
if it ends up being that I have to, like,
Get your body ready to jam. Let's get down to breaking.
do some different stuff to make it happen, so be it.
Jazz dance, zombie dance.
Okay.
But you got audio? We're good. Hi, this is Busta Groove 2.
Hi, welcome to Busta Groove 2. I'm Lark and she's Robin and we're playing it.
Yeah. That thing you said.
Yeah.
So we both grew up on this game.
Yeah.
We both really freaking love it.
Yeah.
We have played this so much. Sorry, I am still so steamed that I couldn't get this. That there are still things not working. So how about you just enjoy yourself for a second while I do some tech support on my end. And that's the part where Lark went quiet.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, it's fine. So this is a game released back in 1999 Japan. It is a sequel to a game that was released in the States. This was also released in the States, but not in a good way.
Yeah. They cut content.
They cut a lot of stuff because, hey, guess what? It had some content that I think they felt. Oh my god, I have audio.
You have audio.
I have audio. They cut a lot of content that they felt was objectionable. Which, once we know what that's going to be, we're going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
Yeah, you're kind of getting on the half beat right before. So this game was made back when CRTs were a thing. CRTs, for those of you who are Gen Z, is what happens when scientists think, you know what would be really fun? Shooting radioactive isotopes at people's eyeballs. The great thing about this is that there was no lag. The especially great thing about this is that creators could basically design an experience to be exactly the way they wanted it. Which is so great. Oh. And I think I found another technical issue. Oh my god.
Oh no.
Yeah. Our mouths aren't moving!
Oh.
It's really fine.
That doesn't matter as much to me.
That doesn't matter as much. Like, I got it fixed now. It's fine. But, oh my god. There we go. Everything is going so great. Oh my god. I'm going to murder. Today, we're going to celebrate my patience. Because I have not murdered anyone.
You haven't murdered anyone yet.
There is not a single person I have murdered, and I am doing so great about it.
Oh, Bob, thank you so much for that info.
Hideyuki Tanaka, director and character designer for the anime Super Milk-chan. That's actually extremely dope. I love that. Okay. So right now, we're going to enjoy the music a little as Lark kind of comes to grips with the timing.
Yeah. Because it's early. And that's the bane of my existence.
Mm-hmm.
I can do late, but I can't do early.
Yeah, as I was mentioning, because they were CRTs, there were very few, if any, games that allowed for video and audio calibration.
Yeah.
You couldn't adjust the delay. So they set it so that it was standardized across all platforms because they had no perception of lag. Like, because CRTs, like, it was a direct input thing. Like, there were, like, all the issues of technology right now with, like, gaming mode and, like, lag input and refresh rate wasn't a thing. And that meant rhythm games were a lot easier to just, like, plug in, hook up, and go nuts. We're working pretty well here, but another thing about old rhythm games, including like Parappa the Rapper and a bunch of other stuff, is that on the PlayStation, they never felt as accurate as they could.
Yeah.
Every rhythm game had its own rhythm, its own sense of timing, and if you were good at one, you were probably bad at others. I think Dance Dance Revolution was probably the peak.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Because that one was arcade, so they had to refine it. Okay, let's see.
You're so good at not killing people, they're going to start calling you the ostrich of Dojima.
I'm very proud of that, actually. Milk acquired. Hello, and welcome to Milk. I didn't actually do a proper intro because of everything, but
This is bad.
bad?
Yeah.
Let me give it a shot.
Okay.
Because at least it works now. Let's see. So I am now taking over the controller. I'm giving it a shot. I'm going to see if I can figure out the timing for this.
It almost feels like it changes.
I think you might be getting hung up on the bar at the bottom.
Yeah, that's that's the exclusive to training mode. It's the reason I'm there, trying to figure out.
It's actually messing me up because I had a pretty good time in my initial test. Let's, here. Once I'm done with this, let's go into multiplayer and do some tests that way.
Okay.
Because I think once we start getting a feel for the groove, because we are trying to have a body,
Yeah.
and we are trying to feel this groove. Yeah, the bar is messing me up, actually. That is what is happening. So we're going to go into 2-player,
Okie dokie.
and we're just going to do this old school. Where are the sexy cops in hot pants and cute dancing waitresses? Buddy, you should ask. They're right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel strange because you're also, like, just completely ignoring my favorite character.
Best character of all time. Kitty N.
But because this was the only request we made, I will be ACAB.
I'm so sorry.
Oh! I was really hoping I could figure out the button to select the alternate costume.
Oh, yeah, I mean... Yeah, in the English version, X is confirm and circle is the alternate. But here, in the Japanese version, circle is confirmed.
So triangle is the alternate costume,
It
I
is
think.
triangle? Okay. Well, I'm going to do Comet's first costume first,
Hell yeah.
because there will be a significant difference. And then Kelly doesn't have to be a cop.
It's perfect.
Yes. What do we want to play on?
I mean, every stage is absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah.
So this is the most visually insane game I legally own.
Yeah. Okay. Thank God there's random.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, it's Strike.
This is like the closest we get to normal. It's still not normal.
Oh yeah, she's a CEO for her secondary costume.
Oh, so
Mustache
she's
and all.
the bastard all the way through. Hell yeah.
Yeah, she's a drag king.
Right. I think we're already in the point where we're realizing, yeah, it was practice mode screwing you up.
Okay. I do feel a lot better now.
Is not to stand so close to me, and any coward who wishes to open up will be brought to justice by Mr. Raw.
Oops.
Attack that crowd with pit bull style. So the best fight in this at all.
I think one of the fun things about this, because this is a dance fighting game. If you were given the commands, the better you do, the more complex the commands and the more damage you do.
Yeah.
There are other commands that allow you to basically fight, do damage to your opponent. And I don't remember what those commands are. Okay, remembering that Kelly is a drag king just kind of put her really high in my estimation.
I can tell you Kelly's whole lore. Like,
I know you can.
yeah.
Listen, the lore for Bust a Groove is fantastic. And anything you want to share, please do, because
The rhythm did change.
yeah.
Yeah. Now that we've done 2 solos, the final beat is actually on 3. Or it's closer to 3 than 4.
Ooh.
Like, it gets weird.
Oh, but yeah, I think Kelly's alternate. I think that's where Dorian Electra comes from.
I think so. I think that's how you get that.
Okay, so you're feeling the vibes now, right?
A little bit,
A
yeah.
little bit. Like this is typical of Bust a Groove. It takes a while to get up to it, and then boom, 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 it works.
Yeah. But the rhythm did change at the end. That did get weird. I'm gonna have to figure out that.
Yeah. Do you want to give single player a try, or do you want to just keep playing multiplayer for a bit?
Let's do multiplayer for a little bit longer.
Okay. Then I want to be Kitty N.
Okay, now we get to see Comet's alternate.
Did it just put us in strike again?
Did it?
Comet!
It'd be really funny if it did.
Kitty N.
What a great showcase of all the wild backgrounds.
I'm not
Here's
doing
the
that.
same background.
I'm not doing that.
Okay. So, oh, do I remember Kitty N's alternate being really good?
Hers is actually fairly simple.
We'll give it a shot.
Yeah.
Let's actually select a stage then.
Okay.
Let's. Oh, okay. I think either of their stages might actually be really good.
Yeah. Okay, we'll do Comet
Yeah.
because the combination of her second costume and her song will probably get us stricken from.
Twitch?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's make it happen.
Comet versus Kitty N.
Let's get banned from Twitch, y'all. I'm kind of sitting here because I don't remember anything. Okay, she just looks the way Bulma probably should have in a bunny girl outfit in Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
And I know talking during rhythm game is bad form.
Well, they need to listen to these words anyway.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh no.
We're still learning. doing it. Simultaneous missing, baby. We're just both concentrating like crazy. We're doing so great. Beautiful stranger ass beat.
Right.
I got into it. You know what weirdly helps? Pretending that the timing is on release instead of on press.
Interesting.
Kitty in.
I'm just going by the blinking of the light now because it really isn't following the music at all.
But you're also very picky about that sort of thing. That's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, I'm used to matching the music.
It's the battle of the century. Get your body ready.
Now, the amp is glad this frickin' works now. Like, I'm just sitting here like, oh, I got it to work. I don't care about anything now.
Right.
Old school 70s disco techno.
Good news, the van that was in my parking spot is moved. The owner of the van shall be spared for today. The little bandstand.
DJ Dangerous trying to kick the meeting. Keep
So, do we want to keep playing around, see?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Okay. I'm going to throw it back to Strike because I have an interesting story about this.
Oh?
Yeah. When I first got into Bust a Groove, this was in middle school. This was peak late 90s advertising. And I was just getting into the idea of making my own content. I was already a bit of a furry by this point, so I was already making furry comics and stuff, but I was also drawing a lot of other things as well. And one of the things I did was kind of look at Strike as like, okay, this is my cool male character archetype that I'm going to glom onto forever. I mean, he was cool looking, he was a criminal, and I didn't need anything else. Like, that was great. So I took him, I made up another character, I pulled a female character from, I think, I can't remember what it was. I think it was some kind of online service magazine ad. And I started making a little story that I even was writing for a time. So I think this game represents Babby's first copyright infringement.
Aww. That's so sweet.
Yeah, it was kind of in the ballpark of fan fiction for me, which would make it the first fan fiction I was trying to write. And for the record, I don't have the art. I don't remember the details. It was edgelord shit, probably, because that was the right age for it.
Of course. Damn it.
The song is hitting right for me.
Oh yeah, it's a great song.
The toughest thing about this game is getting your rhythm back when you mess up. Because if you slip up, you don't have much time to recover before you have to hit.
Yeah.
It's not a crime if you don't get caught. there was probably crime involved. Yeah.
It's the battle of the century. Get your
Strike looking like the common ancestor of Crazy Taxi and Jet Set Radio. Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
They were probably working on something in our apartment building, so I wasn't too mad about it. I do pay for that shit though, so I'm glad they finished it up. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
thing. God, we got to play everyone at least once before we get into things, right?
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
And there are so many freaky guys. Like, I love this kid
Yeah, I definitely want to be Stomu.
because I am pretty sure he's just referencing Tetsujin 28, Gigantor.
Might be.
I think he's just this little tiny guy.
Yeah, his dad's a famous baseball player, and his mom is a representative for the government. And he's just like the nerdiest school child imaginable, and his dream is to be class president.
That's pretty great.
Yeah.
He's a little mama's boy, I get it.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh no. So, can we... I understand that this would be difficult for you. But anytime you remember bits of lore about these characters, could you just brain dump,
Yeah.
please? Because I never actually looked into the lore. I was a big fan of the characters, but I did not get into actually digging into a lot of background content for characters in games until way after, so this was one of the games where I kind of filled in the blanks in my head.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it fucks up my entire solo thinking. Yeah, I looked up the lore for this extensively. I read fanfiction.
Hell yeah. Damn it. Ooh. Those two-step ones can really mess you up when they come unexpected.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Still expecting a giant robot.
Yeah. He's not that cool. He's more like, Ultimate Student Council President.
Yeah.
So, like, just his... everything has to be super Japanese.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Wins!
Yeah, I completely lose the speed of it at the end because by that point it's almost an entire beat early compared to the music.
I think what we should do, and like, and we're going to keep playing because I love this game and I love being bad at it. What I think we should do is, I think off stream we should practice this game. We should get stupid obsessed about it, so that we can have we haven't played this in 10 years stream, and we just made up for a 10-year gap stream. Because we actually did have some really good fights in this game.
We did.
We were actually competitive with each other.
Yeah, we used to fuck it up.
And I think we could still do that.
Yeah, and literally now it's just because we're not playing on a CRT, and I am
Time to go dance train in the mountains.
pretty much. Yeah, we're gonna do Bio's stage and
Oh.
why.
I don't even remember this stage.
There's so much screaming. I almost never listen to this track when the soundtrack comes on.
That's fair. But this game is kind of cool because the audio, the music tracks that we play are based on the stage, so you don't actually pick the things you think you're going to get.
Yeah.
You're actually picking the vibe. Oh, this is like industrial noise. I love it.
They were like, oh, what else do zombies listen to?
That's good research to do. What do zombies listen to when they want to listen to music? Google searches that would have put you on a list if Google cared about that anymore.
Right.
Now they just collect all your data. By the way, Ecosia and DuckDuckGo are still pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah. I still use Ecosia. It's based on Google search results, but at least you get, like, A, you get trees planted, and B, you're not directly using Google.
Yeah. Damn it.
Dang. Don't worry about it. Just swords. Ow. You remembered how to attack.
Oh yeah, I always did.
You bastard.
Had to make sure I had the rhythm for it.
Why, they listen to the Cranberries, of course. Very good. Zombies can't listen to heavy metal because every time they headbang, they lose their heads.
It's real tragic.
That's very good.
Well, we have officially played as every character once.
Yeah. You want to give single player a shot?
I can try.
We can also like tag in and out
Yeah, absolutely.
if you're feeling like the vibes aren't right.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let's give it a shot then, because every time you beat the game with a particular character, you unlock somebody new. Mm-hmm. And I actually already have the list of who you need for each one.
It's the battle of the century. Get your body ready to
So if you're feeling like, oh, there's a particular character I want to unlock to show people.
There is exactly one character that I want to show people.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try and okay, yeah, I know who you're after. Mm-hmm. Okay. I believe in you. Everybody, reach deep, and I want you to scream at your screen as hard as you can. No, don't do that. If you did do that, that is going to give me too much power. What I want is for everybody to send Larkoff into single player with party emojis. We need dance vibes. We need immaculate dance vibes from the chat. Okay? Inhale.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, some little dancing dinos.
That's what we need.
Yeah, you gotta.
That's what we need.
That's what we need.
We just need partying things.
Yes. And also I remember that the computer version in this game is extremely simple. So even if I can't beat you, that means nothing.
Yeah, that's true.
There we go.
Yeah, that's good. I think that satisfies the conditions.
I'm set now. It is time to play Dorian Electra, the video game.
Are you going to do the alternate costume and everything?
Of course I am.
Good.
Why would I be a cop?
I mean, if you're a cop stripper or a stripper cop, that I would like say that's kind of okay, because then you're like, I'm not actually legally a cop, but I will satisfy the fetish.
I feel like strike would be triggered.
Is this a bust?
Right?
Watch out, worldwide, here comes trouble. Move out of my way. Watch out, worldwide, here comes trouble. Move out of my way.
Problem is I can't give lore when I have to pay attention to the light.
That's fair.
Watch out, worldwide, here comes trouble. A fetish
How about is me talking while you do this?
Go for it.
Okay, cool. So, you know what? Hey, I have a great idea. What's the Groove Wiki? We're going to go into the lore ourselves. Why? Why the hell not?
Why not?
Okay, so naturally this is a sequel. So there are a lot of things that aren't going to necessarily be relevant to this particular game. We do not understand the concept of love. So let's get into Kelly's backstory. It's pretty, like, there are at least 3 paragraphs per character. Yeah, you know what, AJ, you're right. We do need to say, hey, Judge, great worm.
Great worm. Thank you so much for that worm.
Okay, so Kelly is not actually a cop. What she is a director at a foreign trading company. Mm-hmm. I mean, she looks it, right? So I think in the first game she had a rabbit jumpsuit.
She was in a baby suit.
A baby suit.
A onesie.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just kind of sitting there thinking, man, she has some problems. So yeah, she had a. Let's see. She bought a rabbit jumpsuit to dress in when she's a guest at secret parties. She seemed worried about a jumpsuit and how costly it might be to repair it. In the end of the first game, Kelly is seen feeding a doll with a baby bottle until a visitor came to see her by knocking her door to her secretary office.
Versus
okay, this is kind of weirdly written. Basically outright states, yeah, she has a fetish.
Oh, yeah, no, the entire reason why she's in the second game is so she can use the Groovitron energy to pay off her debts from her enormous costume fetish.
Yeah. Changes from a rabbit jumpsuit to her business attire as she keeps all of her infantile objects under her desk and pretends that nothing happened. We're just going to skip over the English language iteration of the story. Kelly is in the sequel. Kelly is known for dressing in different costumes in underground parties, as mentioned by the Dancing Heroes host, James Suneoka, during her epilogue in Bust Move 2. Therefore, she bumped her. Wow.
We're probably gonna see that if we can get very far.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, because the ending cutscenes are their backstory.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But, okay, then I'll just go into, like, the backstory for the characters if they showed up in the first game. So Strike is a street gangster. We'll get into that here real quick. And we're going to not do the Buster Groove 2 stuff. Strike's a notorious street gangster and public enemy who at some point served time in the state penitentiary. During his time inside, he formed a dance team called the Ball and Chain Review. In the first game, he's seen about to leave from a building's back entrance, expecting to see paparazzi. Instead, it's the police. It then takes out the pistols from his holsters and starts shooting at them. So, he's a real one. But what about Kitty N? I'm just going to follow along as you play the game. Kitty N is a TV star who is on break from the hit show Love, Love, Senshi Miracle 5. She wants to use the Groovitron's power to make her the ultimate TV star. Bought out the penthouse floor of a building and converted it into her private dancing studio just for the purposes of attracting more people. In the end of the first game, she takes a lead star as a protagonist of her own TV series as the only Senshi in the group who deals against the criminals for stuntmen with a punch and takedown. Sorry, this is like very weirdly translated. After the scene, she blows him a kiss. I'm not reading it as written in flashes of light. She blows them with a kiss is what it says on Fandom Wiki. So hey, Fandom, great quality control.
Oh yeah.
Just fantastic. Absolutely miserable company.
Yeah, I was
She's the
not
villain
expecting for the wiki to...
She's the villain from Space Channel 5 is what Malik suggests. Yeah. Yes.
I want to say she was originally a photographer.
Kelly. versus
Unless that's just like her mundane persona. But yeah, she's a superhero who eventually works on getting her own show.
nice.
Okay, now Comet is kind of interesting because she's actually the sister of a character from the first game. Who also, and yes, this is going to be important, they both have magical powers.
Yes.
Her sister Frida, who I have always had the biggest crush on. Like, if there was a character I had a crush on in any of these games, it was Frida.
Oh, same.
Baggy pants, halter top, bandana, artist who just goes with the vibes. And, like, she paints and creates things that just magically appear. Comet can change anyone to any kind of food she wishes.
And she will eat them.
Yes, she will consume them. So, great backstory. Great job. We love a vore queen. You'd be lucky if fandom wasn't AI generated. Yeah, we're about to hit that point.
Oh, yeah?
Honestly. God, this song is such a bop, though.
Oh, yeah. It's on a nose to you playlist of mine.
Good.
Can you guess whose?
Is it the obvious answer?
What's the obvious answer?
Annika?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so I released a comic a little bit ago called Polyklutz. And I cannot suggest to you what you should do with that comic. But to kind of explain where it comes from, I get to actually talk about Buster Group too. Because while this game isn't directly related, because it's on an OC list, I get to say, hey, that comic is it is an alternate universe of characters that we've had since about the time we were playing these games with each other.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, I'm referencing a character that actually is, like, only 1 degree removed from that comic.
Yes.
And I am working on a comic where some of the characters from Polyklutz are going to be featured. Dog Vomit will also be featured.
Yes.
And one of your characters that we just mentioned is also a factor.
Yeah. I don't mind revealing one thing about her. She is one of Cynthia's other girlfriends.
Yeah.
I got a fever time!
Oh, hell yes.
Ow, ow. Yeah.
Yeah, this is kind of like, Fever Mode is kind of like that reward at the end of Parappa stages when you maintain above a cool rating. It's just like this lovely little reward where you just see things go nuts.
Yeah.
Thank you, AJ. I'm really proud of that book. And the
As you should be.
fact that I got to, like, write my OCs and people were like, you know what, this actually kind of rips.
Oh, it was very encouraging. Knowing what I've contributed to them made me feel really good about myself.
Yeah, like, some of those characters don't exist without your input, even though I made them.
Yeah. The dinosaur is my favorite character in the game.
Kelly kind of rocking a whack. A
Yeah.
little bit. She's just a costume kinkster, which probably means I should like her way more, but it's still Frida for me.
Yeah.
Damn, these OCs slap. Well, actually, you know what? They are not OCs. They are characters.
They are.
In a published fiction. If they're not in a completed work, they're just a sparkling original character. I made that joke on Blue Sky a while back, and it weirdly... Oh boy, this did numbers.
I believe that.
Let's see. So we're on Shorty now, right?
Yes.
Let's look up Shorty. She's the daughter of a diplomat father and a supermodel mother who was very lonely until her parents gave her Columbo, a mouse that will eat anything in its sight. Now she and Columbo dance all day for fun. In the end of the first game, Shorty is seen playing Buster Groove as herself, being a playable character, who ends up losing to another character named Pam. Therefore, it zooms where she dances along with Columbo with the same stage as in the game, as she and Columbo get out of the TV screen and both were confused after what happened. Thanks for the lovely editing job. Bust a Groove Fandom Wiki. You're doing great. Dude has unreal core strength stationary. So, fun fact, he's actually a playable character.
Yes.
And he does move.
He absolutely does.
You win!
Oh, I won by the skin of my teeth there. I got an attack in and then I fucked everything up.
Sorry, I was kind of holding my breath because fever time comes at the perfect time that really hits you. Good.
Versus Hiro-kun.
Here's Hiro-kun. I love his stage.
Hiro is great. Like he's just pure disco.
It's another hero.
And like despite being like masculine disco, he gives off such femme vibes.
That's really funny to me.
Well, right now he's giving off dumpster vibes,
Yes.
but that's only because it's the computer.
It's funny, he's secretly a hacker.
Oh yeah, I gotta get back on that. Okay, let's load up Hero. A narcissistic, disco-loving person. He lives in a costly, tiny apartment where he works with his computer until Saturday night, where his Playboy antics really take off. Don't even begin to try to match his Saturday night standards, as he is truly one of a kind. In the end of the first game, Hiro is seen working with his computer at night. After he finishes his computer work, he raises his hand and it soon changes where he was seen dancing solely in the disco fashion, where he shows his dance moves on the dance floor. So, like, these little bios are also including the events of their ending in the first game, which are not relevant. Don't worry about it. But he's a narcissistic hacker who loves disco. That's all you need to know.
Yes.
He's uber elite.
I got 2 solos because I attacked him at the right time.
Hell yeah. So, because this is a fighting game, there's actually a lot of strategy in this that you wouldn't expect. There's an attack and evade button. And it does very much matter when you use these. You almost always have time to hit the buttons when you see an attack coming. So even if you're like, okay, like something's coming and I'm in the middle of a combo, what do I do? If you manage to avoid or attack at the right time, you keep your combo. As long as you can pick it back up once you're done with your attack.
Yeah. Oh, this one's gonna be time.
Stream bugged out for me for a moment and I was worried Hero hacked Twitch there. I mean, he is getting his sorry butt whooped.
Kelly versus Capoeira.
Now, Capoeira doesn't need any introduction. Because he's 2 aliens who do capoeira.
Yes. In the first game, it was just 2 characters side by side doing the exact same thing. But in the second game, they dance with each other. If they'll show it off.
In a different universe, he cuts his hair short, bronzes his skin, and takes up boxing.
Yes.
It's the heavy makeup and yaoi hands that make it for Hero. Oh, it's so good.
His greatest secret is that he's afraid of women.
Yeah, we're kind of painting a picture here.
Yeah.
Kiki and Lala, otherwise known as Capoeira, landed on Earth to steal Japanese billboards they found to create a large fan and display their special dancing energy invention called Groovetron. So they're the ones responsible for the Groovetron, which apparently grants wishes according to every character in the game. I kind of can't wait to get to the end, just because, like,
That's crazy!
the final boss is great.
Oh yeah.
You slamming!
Sorry, I'm just kind of vibing.
It's a perfect song for it.
Okay, I'm starting to actually realize I was too young to appreciate Kelly.
Oh yeah.
She's now my number 2. She's on the list.
You slamming!
Oh, I was just getting the next, like, fucking up the stage. So good.
Fever time! So there are rewards for getting Fever Time on every single stage during a single one-player campaign.
Yeah, that's what lets you go up that little pyramid-looking thing on the interim screen. And, like, there's a secret character at the end if you can get all the way to the top.
Kelly versus Kelly.
Very cool. Okay, we've gotten into Kelly, so I get to follow up on what Malik is saying. So what I'm hearing is that one of the people eventually steals a Groovetron and wishes for a Carpocalypse Death Rally world and spawns the Twisted Metal universe. You know what?
Yes.
Probably accurate.
He would do that. Aw, I totally had that.
Police brutality!
Fucked up my solo too, I think.
Yeah. She fucked herself up too, though. Slay the cop inside your mind with drag. Now there is a third game in the Buster Groove trilogy that we never actually got called Dance Summit 2001.
Yes.
That one is kind of interesting because it's actually a 4-player game. They tore a lot of stuff down. Like, there's no longer really a story. There are teams. And it was exclusive to PlayStation 2. We do have a copy.
We do.
I have backed it up. I can play it at any time. And it's kind of a treat because that also has like a drag queen team.
Yes, it does. With a whole song about it.
Yeah. I'm actually gonna look up some of the characters. I cannot keep myself from vibing, if I'm being honest. Like, this is just, it kind of rips.
Yeah. I lost!
You lost?
Yeah.
Oh no!
She is the last stage before the boss.
Yeah. It's tough. So Dance Summit 2001 has some really interesting teams. Like, you have the schoolmates who are very much like high school, early 2000s fashion. The Data Bebops who are like the hackers. They're kind of like the noise tanks from Jet Set Radio. Kusu, which is like very African based, and it's about as sensitively handled as you might guess. Not the worst, but yikes. The Flower Dancing team, who are immaculately designed drag queens.
They're perfect.
Galaxy 4, which is kind of a throwback to that disco era where like bands like Parliament would just really play on space themes. Like
Yes.
that's their whole thing. Discos Estros, who are basically luchadors in suits, but also one of them is a monkey,
I completely forgot about them.
right? There's Jumbo Max, who are some weird mask-wearing dudes in hoodies who kind of keep their vibes undercover. And then the Far East Commander, which are robots and cyber goth girls, is basically how I can put it. Suchadors, yeah. So it's an eclectic game, and there are 4 characters within each team. And they all have their own dreams, their own goals. It's a fun little experience. Violence.
Oh boy.
You do have a little, like, you're about even right now.
Just lost.
Oh yeah? Was that the last bit?
You lose.
Yeah, this is one of the only songs that ends on a solo.
Ooh. Do you want to give it another shot? Do you want to tag out?
Oh, I'm giving it another shot.
Hell yeah.
I just lost the rhythm at the end. The song is too much of a groove. I try to follow it.
Yeah. Sorry things are quiet. I'm kind of dancing in the seat next to her and just trying to like have a good little consistent 4th beat for her.
It's distracting, really.
Do it harder.
Oh my god.
Is the talking like worse
No,
or better?
talking's better.
Okay, actually, hell yeah. So yeah, the fun, like, this is like old school PlayStation in that, if you've played Tekken, you already know how this works. You unlock different characters based on which characters you use, with only a couple of differences. There's 2 characters you have to beat, or 2 ways you have to beat the game. They're a little bit different. One requires using a specific character that is only available after you beat the game with all other characters. All the base characters. And then another where you get fever time in each and every level, although I think that's a bonus level and not a character. And I want to say that certain characters come as a strange combo.
Did I just fuck that up at the last second? No. You did it.
Hell yeah. Excellent.
How are the grooves of us?
Kelly versus Robo Z.
It's going good. Okay, now we got Robo Z.
You mean Robo Z Gold?
Robo Z Gold, the upgraded version.
Yes.
Grew to the
Who is a kaiju.
Yeah. So you're just in the helicopter now.
Yeah, I'm just in a helicopter.
There's not really much story to Robo Z Gold. Constructed by a tyrannical organization named Secret X, built for the sole purpose of harnessing the total power of the Groovetron.
That's crazy.
In the first game, he was actually defeated by a specific character, Heat, and
Crazy.
was exploded in flames. Time to define these cops of the currency of their lives. Yeah, this bot got moves.
It vogues.
Let's go.
Like, it would be that the ultimate destructive force in dance is voguing.
Oh yeah.
I also love that, like, the boss really does get to have full airtime.
Yes.
Like, you did something cool. You did a difficult thing. You are now facing the boss, and so that's just your screen now.
Oh, they have kicked my ass.
Yeah. This is a tough fight.
It is a tough fight.
Like, we went back to the PlayStation 1. We were in for a tough time.
Yeah. But it really is just like the sync is completely off. And that one's so fast that
It's just kind of nasty. That's fair. I get it.
yeah, it's so sad because like
No beat.
I just remember the sense of euphoria I had playing this game because it was a rhythm game. And now it's still a rhythm game, but it's a broken one.
It kind of always was, is the thing. Kind of like how I mentioned, the timing for it was very specifically coded. And because there was no way to alter the calibration, it wasn't guaranteed to actually work all that well. So for me, like, it was a lot of like,
You slam it.
you wouldn't think to look at it, but Parappa the Rapper is one of the hardest games on the PlayStation 1.
Oh yeah.
Because it's just a little bit weird with its timing in the same way.
More rhythm. Yeah. Hey, what's up?
Hell yeah.
Nope.
No?
Nope.
No! No!
Let's go.
Getting full cools in that game is a real feather in my cap. I only did it with Jammer Lammy. Which also, feather cap. I might have done it in Parappa 2, but that game is a gauntlet. I feel like it's definitely easier in Lammy and 2, but growing up, unmelanated meant it was very difficult for me to have any rhythm. And it was a skill I had to learn. I still haven't learned it. I'm good at Rock Band and nothing else.
You want to try?
I would love to try.
Here.
All right.
I will not be mad if you win. I will be very, very happy for you.
Here we go. I'm going to give it a shot. Now, by all means,
Kick this giant voguing robot's ass.
the mic is yours.
Kind of just want to watch RoboZ dance for a bit because I didn't get a chance to watch.
Fair.
I always love that the second you start this level, his head immediately starts smoking because somebody shot it. Yeah, this is already going very well.
So how do I dodge attacks?
R2.
R2? Mm-hmm. In attack?
R1.
Cool.
Just instead of whatever's at the end.
Yeah.
Always the one with the arms.
You slam it.
Damn.
Yeah, that's the one, isn't it?
I kept trying to like attack and defend during that. Mm-hmm. Couldn't get the timing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give it one more try because I think I know what I have to do.
Yeah.
So attack is R2? Or
Attack is R1.
R1. So I just have to hit it on the 4th beat.
Yeah.
Okay.
But if he tries to aim it back at you, try and aim it back at him again. Because like, you can do that ad infinitum.
No beat.
Oh, you can basically cancel his attack with your own.
Yes.
Okay, so better to attack as long as you have attacks available.
It also doesn't take an attack to reflect an attack.
Ooh.
Screaming cat.
Marnie locked herself behind the gate again.
That's crazy.
I am concentrating so hard right now.
I believe it. Doing it.
Damn it. There.
Oh, so nasty.
A little late on that one.
Marty, no.
Oh god. I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah.
Oh. Getting closer. One more
Yeah.
time, I think we got it.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's give it a shot. Okay. Oh! Super Mario Cuddlers. Is that anything? Yes. Absolutely something.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what it is, but I love it.
That last one, you really were in the lead until the last second. I think you got this.
All right. So I just need to be ready with the R1 button. Mm-hmm. Marnie?
I set you free, and this is how you repay me.
Yes. She's a cat. Oh. Marnie? Get away from the keyboard.
Marnie, that is such a bad place to be, and I cannot reach you.
God. She's gonna ruin everything. New difficulty mode unlocked. Cat.
Good lord.
And she's just so happy to be there.
Thrilled, even.
Didn't work.
What the fuck? He double attacked you. Suddenly flashing back when he used to do that all the time.
Huh. Again, I tried to attack and it just didn't happen.
Huh. Oh, you can't attack during a solo.
I wasn't in a solo.
Oh.
Okay. I got tilted.
Oh no.
That was the problem. I think I want to give it one last shot and I want to hit it back over because I think that's a good break for you. We got to do this, right? We have to do this. We got to make it happen.
Groove to the techno beat.
I do love this design though.
Oh, yeah. Top-notch design.
Freaking Mazinger ass wings.
Yeah. You slam it.
Okay.
Let's go. Yeah.
I do want to see the HD remake of this level specifically.
Right?
You slam it.
What them water physics do.
Yeah.
yes.
Messed up there.
Kelly is a particularly difficult character to play, honestly.
Yeah, we kind of started out that way.
Yeah.
Well, in the first game, everyone had like the same commands. That's a win.
You killed him.
Ooh. Everyone had the same commands in the first game. In the second game, everyone was given completely distinct, unique commands.
Yes.
And the better you did,
You did.
hell yeah. You know what? I'll take it.
As he sinks into the sea behind you.
Exploding,
I just wish he would death drop into the bridge.
right? I don't think death drops were in vogue yet.
Maybe not in Japan.
Got him.
Family TV program, Dancing Heroes.
For your entertainment pleasure,
For rapper ass.
One day, a patient asked his doctor, "What's wrong with me? I can handle it. Just give it to me straight." The doc's face became really grim. He said, "It's so horrible, I can't even tell you." Hey, that was a pretty sturdy shelf. And now for today's guest.
Hooray! There's a girl.
This entire segment just didn't exist in the American release.
Kelly
Yep.
loves dressing up in costumes and going to those underground parties.
That was her first costume from the first game.
But one night, she bumped into one of the managers at the company she works for. It just so happened that Kelly secretly had a crush on him. The manager sneered at Kelly and said, "I had no idea you were into this kind of thing." Her heart was broken because of her secret. From that point on, she said farewell to the baby suit that she always wore. Henceforth, it would be the new police uniform.
Gross.
With the authority that the new police uniform gave her, Kelly bid adios to her old passive self. She was reborn. All the guys at work were making passes at her. I guess love changes people. Good luck, Officer Kelly.
So yeah, that just wasn't in there. Probably because they didn't want
Change for the better.
to render drag queens.
How do you like my dinosaur face? Are you ready to blow your whistle and take the dance floor? It's time to bust a move!
They said the thing.
They're about to say it a lot.
Oh, hell yeah. So yeah, that's what a typical run-through of this game is supposed to look like. A lot of, pretty much every single bit of this ending doesn't exist in the American release.
You get this segment of them dancing over the credits.
Yeah.
But you don't get any of that introduction, and you don't get any of their backstory.
Yeah, Judge, that is kind of the case. They took a very strange route where they decided that the way to celebrate is to tell you who the character is. Instead of giving you anything after the fact.
Yeah.
Like, it is quite literally rewarding you with what could potentially be critical information to allow you to understand what the hell is going on.
Yeah. So now we know Kelly's backstory is that her drag queen crush kink shamed her for being into baby shit. And so she branched out, and now she's in horrible debt. Oh, Marnie. I was right into the mic.
Did people get to hear Marnie for the first time? I'm hoping that got through, but also, she might be too quiet.
She might be. It was very soft little muse.
Yeah, I'm kind of just into Kelly now just because, like, even though she has the cop uniform, the Drag King outfit is so good.
Yeah.
You heard it!
You heard it!
For the first time. For the first time, Marnie, live on stream, and now I have to pay her money.
Now you know what her little baby noises sound like.
She just always sounds like that, though.
Unless she's screaming. Where she sounds just that cute, it's just louder and more prolonged.
Yeah, like... It's terrible. And if it weren't so cute, it would be absolutely intolerable.
Absolutely.
God. Okay, so... This game gave us quite the trouble today.
Yeah.
And we're still playing more, like, don't get me wrong.
Look at those Super Milk Chan-ass background characters.
Love it.
How did we never know?
How did we never guess?
Yeah, how did we not figure this out?
Like, I still look at the art to this day, and I don't draw the connection.
I draw it now that I know.
Yeah.
But, like,
It's so obvious in hindsight.
yeah, that did not click until I was told, and my world feels smaller now. She winked at the end.
See you next time on Dancing Heroes.
All right, so we have unlocked a character.
Hopefully.
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
Put in your name.
Well, we're gonna go with the old standby.
So do you want to share the story on that?
On Ray?
Yeah.
Okay, well, one, I used to identify a lot with Sailor Mars. Like, she was the one that my friend group put me in when we had to pick one, instead
Right.
of just everyone having multiple favorites.
Because that's just not normal in
Yeah.
a clique.
Right. Well, like, one had to be the Sailor Moon, one had to be the Sailor Mercury, one had to be the Sailor Mars, and like, so Mars was the one that I picked.
Right.
Also, coincidentally, if you try and spell my name in Japanese and translate my last name, those are my initials.
Yeah.
Oh, Cat, you were the Ray. Oh,
Hell yeah.
that's wonderful. Yeah, sorry, AJ, not Ayanami Ray.
Ow. Marnie, why are you biting my knees? You are still trying to bite my knees.
Yeah, she's.
My knees are being bitten by you, you little shit.
She is actively biting Robin's legs to get her attention. This is so weird.
You have my attention. Okay, come here. I'm gonna grab you by the pooch.
Oh no, she's very upside down.
Yeah, it's fine. She wants more mic time.
We don't have to look at the demonstration version. We can show you.
Yeah, let's see that character. Let's see that character.
Do we have them?
Oh, it's just being silly.
We do not have them.
We do not have them. Huh.
You might have to get them on the first try.
I don't know. Let's go to 2-player. Oh, okay, so it's slightly different.
Yeah, it's if he shows up on that stage instead of Kelly.
Okay. Yeah. So that one is a little bit of a different condition. You have to hope that you find them, and it might be like you have to find the right path.
Yeah, and like there's also some luck involved.
Yeah.
And it probably requires having beaten the game at least once already for them to even want to spawn.
Ooh.
So yeah. So this is what you unlock when you unlock a character. This is dance view mode. We're gonna look at for a little bit.
Yeah, this is basically like you get to see all of their routines on command.
Yes. Where it just loads their stage and you get to sit there and watch them.
I mean, and you can actually set up your own routines too.
You can.
So this is kind of like a music maker mode. in a sense.
Yeah.
Um,
So you can view all of their moves as they're like set together. Or you can like put them together custom.
yeah, I kind of love that though. Like, this was something that the PlayStation 1 kind of excelled at, is like these weird ass modes that we've never seen again.
Yeah.
Of just like, hey, we're just gonna sit here and enjoy everything this character does throughout the game. You get to look at everything. Here you go.
Yeah.
I feel like these days they would really try to keep that away from you.
Yeah, I think they would not want to do that. Which is so sad, because this is so fun. I used to sit with this on forever.
I like the one where she does the thing with the stick. Which thing? She does a lot of things with the stick.
She does. Also, I love that they like put in sneaker sounds.
We're just vibing now.
Yeah, we are.
We're just having a good time. You know, the thing. I have been okay. So here's the fun thing about playing this game is that
No, not Brandon. Oh, it's all of the misses. I forgot they did this.
hell yeah. The fun thing about this game is that much like any game of the Silk, we don't see the animations most of the time. Oh, she did a save.
Oh my god, she did. Okay.
Like, I only see the commands on the screen. I'm not paying attention to the actual actions.
Yeah, this is a great reward because then you actually get to see what you were doing.
It's a little bit of an I'm good.
A little bit, yeah.
Now I'm just curious as to what the hell Judge is talking about.
I feel like one of her solos had the thing, and I don't know how to describe it, but it is the thing.
So you know the general vibe of the
Maybe?
thing.
Maybe. But like, also I think it's just like when the stick does the glowy,
Yeah.
which is like, I think, in some of these finishers.
Is Burger Dog in this game? No. Burger Dog is not in this game. That's just in the first game.
Oh,
We have
yeah.
Sushi Bot.
Yeah, no, I don't think there's Burger Dog in this one. So, I mean, I wish.
I guess we're just gonna have to like play a lot of Busta Groove for people, huh?
I think so. But the problem with playing Busta Groove 1, including in Japanese, is that some of the racial depictions aren't that great.
Oh yeah, true.
That was one of the reasons why they censored the first game so heavily. Oh, that
Yeah.
finish is good.
And like even with Dance Summit, there's like some depictions that are like, hey, you really shouldn't have.
Yeah.
It's not as bad as it could be, but it's still bad.
Yeah.
It's not quite a Resident Evil 5, but it's not that far from it either. So it's like it's this common problem that like Japanese creators have had when trying to depict quote unquote tribal things.
Yes, and I know that there's a jungle group in 2001.
Yep.
Oh yeah, as Judge said, 90s era racism's over. Here's some racism.
Yeah. Like they were trying to be inclusive. They wanted to include like African dance as like a traditional and very specific style in these games. Like they looked at it as like, no, this sits alongside voguing, breakdancing, capoeira, everything. Like it needs to be there. And then when they choose to visually depict that, it's in short, it's unga bunga.
Yeah, it's pretty disappointing.
Yeah, like they do some great dances. Like they do mocap for almost everything. And that's just like one of the things that happens when you don't have people on staff who can go, hey, I think there are some people who might not like how you're depicting them.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Judge. I didn't realize that you didn't know the Japanese versions of some of these songs. I imported the soundtrack when I was a kid. It's like maybe one of the first like anime fandom things that I ever imported was the soundtracks to these games.
Right.
Cause like they have, all the songs have second verses and everything, they just don't show up in the game.
Yeah.
Because otherwise the levels would be too long.
You had to have it. I respect that, right? I mean, like, when there was something you really wanted like, you found a way to get it. Like, a physical of the thing.
I tried, that's for sure.
Yeah. Very few exceptions. We got about 10 minutes left in the stream if we want to just, like, vibe and play.
Yeah, want to do some 2-player?
Yeah, let's do some 2-player.
Sweet.
And we'll make it a habit of just like, I mean, I can actually set it up so that you can just come over here and be like, I want to play. And then I just hook you up.
That's fair.
Get your body ready to jam. Let's get down to breaking rollerblade.
Actually, alternate shorty.
Hell yeah.
That's the nostalgia one for me.
And I never played first player Kitty N. I like her 2-player outfit, but it's just Dark Kitty N. Let's see. I don't think we've seen.
We saw it in the campaign, but...
Yeah, but we should see it again.
Yeah.
I want to do this for me.
Yeah.
Kitty N.
I should have just listed off lore while you were working on that finale. But I just...
We just needed...
I froze.
We needed it behind us.
Oh, I did a closet cosplay of this shorty costume so many times. And I only just now see that there's bows.
I had that problem where I thought I was player 1. Also, this is kind of the first time we're able to actually... Screw you. First time we're actually able to sit at the computer and play 2-player games. Like, yes, we've played 2-player games on the Switch on the computer. That's different. But now that I know this is an option, and it only requires tearing my hair out a little. Oh, you got me. You flattened me with cake.
Could have done it a little later.
Well, looks like you're the fool. I think you whooped me.
There's a little more.
I was about ready to put the controller down.
I saw.
If you're gonna win, it's gonna be a fair beating.
Yes.
I appreciate that about you. You're very honorable. That was a good fight, though.
Yeah, that was good. That was legit. Finally, after the whole stream, we got it figured out.
Just imagine what it would look like if we got more practice under our belts.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. It helps that that song is nice and slow.
Right.
Stone cold move. It's the battle of the century.
Yeah.
But I like her moveset. It's like nice and simple. It's not too nasty.
Shorty is the simplest character in the game.
I don't doubt that.
African dance, gangster groove, old school.
Yeah, I'm glad. Like once again, I'm really glad that we can like use this as an opportunity to play games from our childhoods in a way that lets us kind of just sit and appreciate them, because
Oh yeah.
I knew I liked these games. I knew they were good. Like, warts and all.
Kitty in versus
But it's...
Bio.
It's... Bio. It's really fun to just, like, actually revisit them.
Yes.
Now that, like, my brain is wired different, and I'm able to appreciate some things that I didn't before.
Yeah, like now that I understand all the cultural references, it's even better than before.
Right.
Yeah, it's just so good.
In which case, we do have to finally get around to the Japanese version of Evil Zone.
Oh god, yes. No question there.
I don't think we've actually purchased a Japanese copy yet, but
Not yet.
screw you.
No! Oh, you might have gotten a double solo for that.
I mean,
I think you did.
you just gave me the opportunity.
Totally did.
There you go. I'm pretty proud of that one, I'm not gonna lie.
You should be. That's why I waited a million years to tell you the controls.
Okay, I see.
Because if you know them, I can't win.
Yeah, I think high-level play is going to be really interesting for this. Or at least mid-level play, where we know the commands, we have a character we
Yeah.
like. Oop.
Bio.
Little alien guy.
Right. And Burger Dog in the background.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I figured you'd trounce because you got that double solo.
Yeah, I lost my groove a little bit throughout
we-
that song, but
We both lost it at the end, it's fine.
if you keep up the high-level combos, or if you get to the high-level combos quicker, it's a lot easier to hit fever mode.
Yeah.
All right, 8:57.
The stone cold.
Do we want to have like one last match and call it good for the day?
Yeah, that sounds like one more to me.
All right. Okay. How do we want to do this? Do we want to put it up to the chat for characters? Like,
Sure.
who do we want?
Taking all suggestions.
So I'm just going to go through the list. Heat, the guy made of fire. Yes, he quite literally has fire powers. Comet, the magical vore girl. Shorty,
Your groove on and
She collects 8 tracks.
that's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Strike, the guy who kills cops and forms dance troops in prison. Tsutomu, the perfect Japanese darling boy and mama's boy.
A little fucking nerd.
Capoeira, 2 aliens. Bio, a zombie. I don't know from whence, but he works on a pirate ship for some
Zombie
reason.
with an axe wound.
Oh, I know the backstory for that.
We'll get to it.
Yeah.
Hiro, the narcissist who just has a lot of things about himself he needs to figure out. Gideon, I mean, look at her.
Best girl.
Kelly, cosplay fetishist. Okay, we got aliens.
Yep.
And like we got Strike. Who do you want to be? Do you want to be Capoeira or do you want to be Strike?
I would like to be Capoeira. If that's cool.
Okay. Then let's go double ultimate.
Sure. I've already shown them before. They are just green.
Yeah. Let's see. What's a good stage? Hiro's stage is really good.
Do Hero.
Hiro?
Yeah, we haven't looked at that one enough.
It's a really good one. Okay. Last fight.
Versus
Best of luck.
Indeed. Godspeed, my friend. Hey.
everybody needs a hero who's not afraid to start from zero. Somebody who will stand up when everybody's falling you down. He will stand his ground. Wow. Hero is on the way. He's proven that he knows how to live. Stay. Hero is on the way.
Now.
That's crazy. You slam it.
I think you've got the harder commands.
I do.
Like, Capoeira is a tougher character. Is there any benefit to having a tougher list?
No.
Okay. Just kind of bragging rights.
Yeah.
I kind of like that.
Crazy.
I do like the idea of, like, this character is harder to use, and there is no benefit other than showing you that I can.
Right.
Oh no! I'm Big Head Man!
I figured I would at least attack you at the end.
That was really close, though.
It wasn't that close.
It was close. It's only about 2,000 points.
Yeah.
That's like a good chunk. Like, that's easy to, like, pick back up.
That was
All right. This character's a let you flex. Exactly. So that's it for the day. This was a lot of fun. If you like this, I really want to sit with Lark and practice this game a lot, unlock some characters and show y'all what higher level play is. And also, hey, Lark, we were thinking about some solo streams for you.
We were.
Is that something we want to discuss now? In brief?
I'm not sure I was ready to discuss it on the stream yet.
Cool. Then we're not going to discuss it. But I will discuss a potential idea that we can lump this in with, like, some later play, so that, like, maybe on Fridays or Sundays we can add a new, completely distinct show.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Yeah, I'm not going to, like, make you divulge details, but
Yeah.
if people are interested in that, let us know. Because your interest is what's going to drive us to make more shows, be on stream more often. And I know that there are some plans for games that could potentially be played for that.
Yeah, because, like, I have some stuff that I want to play for y'all that doesn't necessarily count as funny little guys.
Yeah.
So I would like the opportunity to, like, play one or two things from my own library that don't necessarily count as fun shit with Ryan, you know? Because fun shit with Ryan is fun shit with Ryan.
Yeah.
I don't want to change that.
Yeah, so they'd be very distinctly different because when it's me, Ryan, and you, brain cells are lost.
Yeah,
they are
completely different energy.
They are checked in at the door. we will reacquire them when we procure a ticket and produce it for the ticket handler
Yes.
at the entrance. But we're thinking of something not necessarily more serious, but more directed towards the games that you want to share.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have a couple of favorites that don't have any funny little guys in them.
Yeah.
So I would like to have the opportunity to do those. I will not divulge what any of them are yet.
Yeah, cool. So yeah, that's it. If you're interested, let us know. Let me know on Twitter. Let me know in the suggestion box that you want more LARK. And if you say that, I'll get a good schedule going. Won't happen like right away. But I do know what we have in mind, and it's good stuff. So,
Oh, thanks, Kat. That's very sweet.
So, with that said, I want to thank you all for coming. I want to thank Clark for... That's because I mixed up the audio. Let's try this again.
Yep.
Okay.
You just started. Yeah.
There is actually a good reason for that. My audio bars, my audio mixer, got rearranged, and I can't figure out how to fix it. So,
Oh, they
okay, where was I? Yes. Game Chops is providing the music that you're listening to now on the stream. You can check them out on youtube.com/GameChops, or you can check out Radio Cutman from the same producer.
Yeah, there's some good curation there. It's nice.
Yeah, it's really good. We'll be back tomorrow with some more Resident Evil 0. Next week, we might be back with Ryan, and we'll be working towards the last 1 or 2 streams of Sly 2 Band of Thieves.
Yeah, there wouldn't be very much long left in that one.
Yeah, and then we'll
exciting.
probably play Day of the Tentacle once we're done with that.
Oh my god. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Yes.
Okay, so thank you all for coming. I've been Robin at Interject Without a Scene. Will continue to be so for the foreseeable future, and also in perpetuity, Lark with an E at Scoosh with a Z will also be Lark and Scoosh.
For the foreseeable future, yes.
Yes. You know the ways to support the channel. Thank you all for coming. Get hydrated, get vaccinated, get masked up. Be good, be safe, be awesome, and be gone.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.